What's going on, YouTubers? Right here, and right back again with another video. And I know it's been a while since I've posted a GBL gameplay, but today we're bringing you some Master League action. I'll explain it throughout the video, but right now we're getting into some Master League action. I'm going to be bringing Dialga, Zekrom, and Kyogre. This is a very solid team, very good team. I've been using it the whole time in Master League. As you can see, right under me, it says rank 9. I got to rank 9 this season. I hit one of my smaller goals. Last season, I was so bummed out about stopping at about 24-34, and I started losing points, and I never got to rank 9. But this season, I'm in rank 9. I'm in the 2600s right now, almost 2700, so that's great. But we're getting into the gameplay now, and I'll talk about everything else in between. I do like this team a lot. Very solid team all around, in my opinion. Actually, yeah. Zekrom's a beast. Dialga's a beast, obviously, as well. Dialga's still the king of Master League. This is a very long queue. Well, while we're waiting, I guess I'll talk about, oh, never mind. We'll wait on that for a moment. Alright, so I'm leading, obviously, the Dialga, because I still think it's the best Pokemon, the best lead in the game. Obviously, my opponent thinks so as well, because they also have a best buddy Dialga. We actually have the same CP, so I'm assuming we have the same IVs. Mine's not a perfect. Mine's a 15, 15, 12 or something like that. 15, 15, 13. So I get the Iron Head off first. CMP ties are really weird right now. Sometimes you win CMP and you shouldn't, and then you lose it when you shouldn't. It's really weird. But in this case, this was like a little tie because we both had the same Dialga, I'm assuming. Maybe I have a 15 attacking. He's like a 14, 15, 15 or something like that, or whatever. Anyhow, so we're getting some Dragon Breaths in. Just very boring matchup. I see he gets into the red first, so I'm not going to fire off this Iron Head, because I know I can farm it just down completely. So I did win the mirror match here. I think I had a 15 attack, he had 14 attack. Maybe he had like a 14, 15, 13 or something. He brings in a Mewtwo. I'm going to go straight into Iron Head, hopefully to take away a second shield, which he does not. So he gets off, what, 3 Psycho Cuts right here. So he farmed me down. He gets 3 Psycho Cuts off. I bring in Kyogre. Throw in a couple waterfalls. The waterfalls are going to do a lot of damage to Mewtwo. I actually let the Psy Strike go because I did count. This is just going to be a Psy Strike. It's not going to KO me. It does do over half, though, which is insane. He actually switches into his own Kyogre, and then I switch into my Zekrom, and he instantly leaves the game because in the late game, Zekrom is a beast. It's probably one of the best closers in the game when all shields are down or you're in a shield advantage, which you'll see later on this game. So we're up 1-0 right now. We're feeling good. Back to why I haven't posted in a while. Ultra League sucks. I thought it was boring. Thought it was lame. Cresselia mirror matches take like 5 minutes, even though you only have 5 minutes. Like, it's just so long and boring and lame. I barely played Ultra League. I did maybe less than 10 sets, and then it went down because of the whole Melmetal, that Jesus guy situation, and it came back for 2 weeks, and in those 2 weeks I didn't even play it at all. I just don't enjoy Ultra League, so that's why you'll not see Ultra League gameplay on this channel. More than likely never. But, I mean, to be fair, though, like, in those sets I did play, I did win. I had some winning sets, but I just stopped playing because I knew that eventually the luck was going to run out for me in Ultra League, at least, because my Ultra League pool isn't the greatest. But I have playable stuff like Cresselia, Giratina, blah, blah, blah. But we'll get back into the gameplay, and we'll talk some more about it in between the games. Because a lot of these longer queues are higher. So I win the lead right here, Giratina. He throws in 2 Shadow Claws and dips out into Dialga. I actually end up staying because, honestly, if there's one weakness about this team is I don't really have a strong Dialga counter. I just happen to hopefully just win the Dialga mirror match. So I throw the Iron Head. They're going to shield. I get into yellow first, so they can easily Dragon Breath me down here. But instead, they decide to Iron Head me. I believe I shield. Yeah, I shield this. And I do believe I got one more Iron Head. Yeah, I got one more Iron Head. And I hoping that they just double shield. And if not, great. If so, whatever. So they actually let it go, which was actually a surprise for me in the middle of the game. I guess they didn't want to go down 2 shields. But they did give up switch advantage. So now I'm bringing the Zekrom. I'm going to farm down this Giratina. I think this is just a Shadow. This is a Shadow Ball. If it's a Dragon Pulse, I lose. But I'm pretty sure it's a Shadow Ball, which it is. Does quite a bit of damage though. I'm just gonna completely farm down this Garantina. Actually, no, I'm lying. I go for the crunch. Hopefully, just get rid of the last shield, or just get rid of the Garantina. So they let the Garantina go. They bring out a Kyogre, and I throw the Wild Charge here. I know I'm gonna get their last shield, 100%, and then I'm gonna end up just switching into my own Kyogre because I have a health advantage. And I see that our Kyogres are actually the same in CP. So he has a ribbon on his, but I knew that he didn't have the ribbon activated because he's at 4101, so mine. So he goes for the Thunder, the Hail Mary Thunder, and he ends up leaving the game because he knows he cannot surf me. I can get a surf off and some extra waterfall damage before he or they get a second Thunder. And if they even get to the second Thunder, I can either just switch back into Zekrom and eat it, or just Zekrom can just farm it down. So it's game over. So up 2-0, pretty good. Okay, the third one's pretty cute up pretty quickly. I love this shirt, by the way, I'm wearing. You get it from Samsung. Any Galaxy users out there, if you have a Samsung account, they're doing some like Summer by Samsung thing. You can get a free code. So whatever. I win the lead again. They end up switching into Mewtwo. I end up staying in this game because I know I have Zekrom in the back that can beat the Garantina, so I just stay in this for now. It's just a Side Strike, but I want to win switch advantage. I want to get rid of this Mewtwo. So I didn't want to let him just Side Strike me down. And then he ends up shielding as well, which is good for me. So now we're matching shields here. I now switch into Kyogre because I know these waterfalls are gonna hurt, and I didn't want to use my second shield, so I'll let the Kyogre take like half health, and then be able to like waterfall this down pretty much, or try to waterfall it down. Yeah, pretty much I just sacked the Kyogre in this situation because I knew they had a bad matchup against the Guarantee in the back, and I knew I had a great matchup against the Guarantee in the back. So, bring back Dialga, farm it down. They bring out Heatran, which is like, oh god, why did I just sack the Kyogre? What am I doing with my life? This was so bad. Like, when I was playing this live, I'm like, oh my god, this is actually bad. I might lose this game. But I do some sneaky plays here for sure. I throw the Iron Head. They decide to actually shield it, which I thought was pretty surprising. I decided to shield. I decided to shield this. I end up going all up to a Draco, but then I switch out into Zekrom. This is just gonna be a Stone Edge. It's gonna be doing quite a bit of damage, but I'm just gonna try to crunch this down or farm it down, and still have that Draco in the back for the Giratina. That was my plan. But he actually ends up switching into the Giratina. I think he was trying to catch a Wild Charge, which would have been really interesting, but I actually just went for Crunch. In live gameplay, I saw the switch, so I actually saw, like, I was looking at the top corner, so that's a little pro tip if you're ever doing that type of stuff. If you're tapping, look at the top corner. If you see the clock, like, keep your eyes on the clock and keep your eyes on the thing, because you honestly can win because of that. So we end up KOing each other right here, which is great for me. And then Dialga comes back out, and Draco meters this Heatran. Dialga confirmed as a Heatran counter. Get Draco'd out of my face. So now we're 3-0. Feeling great. Definitely love this team. One of my friends is also using this team for a while. He actually is a little bit ahead of me, but he stopped using it for some reason. I don't know. Maybe like the 2700s or 2600s was a little bit different meta, which is true. Every 100-point increment, I feel like the meta changes slightly. But we'll see how it goes. So Dialga versus Dialga again. So that's all you're going to see in Match League. I know people hate Match League, and they've been performing on Premier Cup instead, but Premier Cup is not better in my opinion. It's the same exact thing. It's just a really condensed meta of just like less than 10 Pokemon. But I don't mind condensed metas because at least it comes down to the right play versus the wrong play. Like every like minor mistake counts. But we're going to get back in the gameplay here. Dialga versus Dialga. He has a best buddy 4090, which is a perfect Dialga, so I know I'm going to lose this. So I definitely burn a shield. I burn a shield. All right, so here's where some risky plays come out. We're going to risk you for the biscuit here. I bring out Kyogre, right? I call his bluff. He could have a Draco. I call his bluff. Iron Head. Does nothing. One Waterfall. KO the Dialga. He brings out Togekiss. This is great for me. I'm up 2 shields to 1. I can win this matchup, even though I did lose some of the health because of the Iron Head. Because I can just go straight Surfs and Waterfalls. They end up actually shielding and then switching into there. Now, when shields are down, Zekrom goes to town. I have 2 shields to 0. I'm going to farm this thing completely down. I'm going to go up to double 2 wild charges so I can wild charge the Kyogre and wild charge the Togekiss while using both my shields to keep Zekrom healthy so the charms don't come in and hurt me. I mean, this game is just over. He's going to go for double surfs here. I'm going to double shield. I'm just going to completely farm this down and go for double wild charge. Yeah, when shields are down, Zekrom goes to town. And they end up, I hit the wild charge, they end up quitting because I feel like they knew what was going to happen. I was just going to wild charge one, wild charge the next. GG's. We're 4-0. I love this team. Like, I really do. Last but not least, the last game. See, but yeah, back to Premier Cup, though. Like, a lot of people were like, oh, Premier Cup's going to be better. But it's really not because all you see is Metagross and Dragonite, like, every game. And that's not fun. That's just as much as not fun as is seeing Dialga Melmetal every single game. So, I don't know. That's just my opinion. Premier Cup's great, but it's not as great as everyone thought it was going to be. It's not the saving grace of the GBL. So, yet again, another mirror match here. Go figure, right? It's a 40-90, so I feel like I'm going to lose this again. This is almost like a repeat of what just happened in the last game. Like, I'm just going to try to throw the Iron Head here. I get to yellow before he gets to yellow, so I know like that's going to happen, obviously, against a perfect best-budded Dialga versus my best-budded, not perfect Dialga. I'm going to lose those. So I throw the Iron Head. I'm hoping they throw the Iron Head, but they don't. He's just going to completely farm me down. And I bring out the Kyogre. And same situation right here. I'm going to call their bluff again. No shield. Iron Head. One Waterfall. Gets rid of the Dialga. I'm up 2 shields. He brings out Dragonite. I switch in to Zekrom. I'm up a shield. Zekrom's a beast. They're getting into yellow before me, so I know I can easily just farm this out if I wanted to. I'm just going to throw the Crunch, though, because I want to save some health on this, because it would be a close game if we just Dragon Breath each other down. They end up using their second shield here. They're going to throw Dragon Claw. Gonna shield. I get a couple more Dragon Breaths in. They throw another Dragon Claw. I shield it again. And then they bring out Kyogre. And I have enough for the Wild Charge. And it's going to instantly delete this Kyogre. Like, full health Kyogre. Gone. Just one hit. GG's to my opponents. 5-0. Clean victories here. Clean gameplay. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Let me know in the comments below what you've been using. Do you like Premier Cup? Do you like Master League? And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.